I'm Natasha Anthony and welcome to Charles County Now. When you hear agriculture in Charles County, what comes to mind? Crops? Livestock? Farmers market? Well, to give a look at all things agriculture in our county, as well as talk about an upcoming local challenge, is Martin Proulx, the Agriculture Business Development Manager with the Charles County Economic Development Department. Martin, welcome to Charles County Now.
Natasha, nice to be with you. Thanks for having me.
And thank you so much for being here. So did you know, according to the most recent USDA census, there are 385 farms with more than 41,000 farm acres in Charles County, with top production in grains, nursery, and vegetables. Now, Martin, what does this mean for Charles County, for local food supply, and how does that compare to other places?
Sure. So, Natasha, Charles County has a rich agricultural history. We're probably only about 50 years removed from when tobacco was really the single crop identity of our southern Maryland region. So in the past 50 years, we've seen a lot of diversification within agricultural operations in southern Maryland. 385 farms, 41,000 acres, actually down quite a bit. However, revenues have been climbing ever since the diversification from tobacco. So you're seeing a lot of different operations in the form of fresh produce, fresh cut flowers, farm-raised meats, and all of these other delicious offerings that really allow the consumer to keep their food supply chain local. If the past 2 years and the pandemic have taught us anything, it's that keeping our local food supply chain close is very, very important.
Definitely. What does the county do to assist, and how is the county collaborating with local farmers and the agriculture community?
Sure. So I'm the Agriculture Business Development Manager for Charles County Economic Development. The Economic Development Department across the board supports local businesses, either new, existing, or expanding businesses in Charles County with multiple resources. We try to be a one-stop shop for guiding businesses through the processes, whether it be regulatory, finding the right financing opportunities, or just the correct business support. So within the realm of agriculture, I try to help the new and emerging businesses locate the right resources.
I like that, the one-stop shop. So what changes and innovations are we seeing in farming and agriculture in Charles County?
Sure. So Charles County farms are getting smaller, but that's a trend across the board. What was once a vast rural community, of course, faces development and changing landscapes. And with that, farms can get smaller, and therefore the yields may not be what they used to be. So it's not all about raw products. The corn and tomato going to farmers markets is not necessarily the business model that works for everyone. You're seeing a lot of value-added products. What value-added means is simple as that, taking a raw product and turning it into something, whether it be wine, craft beverages, jams, jellies, baked goods. A lot of those opportunities are what we're seeing. But with that comes a lot of more considerations from a regulatory standpoint. And so really with our department, trying to be knowledgeable of what all is required and being able to direct those businesses to make sure anyone looking to jump into value-added agriculture or expanding their farms or agribusinesses really know what considerations to consider.
Wonderful. So this is Charles County Now, and of course we have Martin Proulx, and he's talking about agriculture here in Charles County. So you heard that. It's all about adding value to your products. Now, Martin, there is a challenge coming up in July that promotes local farms. Tell us about the Buy Local Challenge.
Natasha, thank you for asking. The Maryland Buy Local Challenge is an annual initiative that has taken place since 2007. It is a statewide initiative, but it was founded within the Southern Maryland region by what's known as the Southern Maryland Agricultural Development Commission, better known as SMATIC. It's shorter and easier to say. SMATIC launched the Buy Local Challenge as a week for residents in the state to take a pledge to buy something local from a local farm or producer every day for the entire week. Now, it's a long week. This year it's July 21st to July 31st. So it includes both weekends, which is, of course, when farmers markets are really up and running. So residents have the opportunity to visit their local producers either at the farm store, or at the local farmers market. So by taking this pledge, it's as simple as buying your favorite produce or goods. What better excuse to buy your spouse a bouquet of locally cut flowers, or a bottle of wine, or grab the fresh produce for that next family meal. The Buy Local celebration is the capstone to the Buy Local Week. And the Buy Local celebration is a Southern Maryland event that happens on the last day, Monday, July 31st. will happen down in Mechanicsville in St. Mary's County this year, but last year it took place in Charles County, and it has been rotating Southern Maryland counties.
Nice.
MarylandBuyLocalChallenge.com is where people can get more information on this event. It's a very large farmers market showcasing a lot of great vendors, and they can register and take the pledge on MarylandBuyLocalChallenge.com.
Thank you so much, Martin. So, of course, buying local is important. Can you just emphasize how important is buying local to Charles County?
Absolutely. So, small businesses are the backbone of a local economy. What are farms and these long-standing family farms, but local businesses that are going to continue to invest in their communities? Every dollar you spend with your local businesses is going to go right back, recycled back into the community.
Awesome.
So that's the benefit of Buy Local. Of course, Buy Local Week is just a week out of the year to showcase the importance of supporting your local farms and producers. We still have very much rural communities in Charles County and longstanding family farms, as well as new and emerging businesses that deserve our support as well. So this is just a week to highlight the importance of what should be happening year-round.
And Martin, just repeat for our audience just once more exactly how they can take part in this challenge.
Sure. So more information on the Buy Local Challenge itself is MarylandBuyLocalChallenge.com. To actually find the vendors and producers you'd like to support throughout the week, you can go on meetcharlescounty.com. And there's a Shop Local Farms page. That's the economic development website for Charles County. And then explorecharlescounty.com, our tourism website, also has a lot of great resources for agricultural businesses and farmers.
There you have it. So, audience, buy local, support the farmers within our own community. This is Charles County Now, and of course, we were talking with Martin Proulx. He's the Agricultural Business Development Manager with the Charles County Economic Development Department. That's all we have for this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, kindly visit us online, www.charlescountymd.gov/ccgtv. For Charles County Now, I'm Natasha Anthony.